In a table of values, you are looking at an algebra sequence, or a sequence of numbers written up as a table. How the table works is it gives you the first number of a pattern, normally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, etc. And it gives you the second number, or the resulting number, for every one of those numbers in the pattern. So in this case, the first number in the pattern has 4 things. You could think about it as 4 lollipops. The second number in the pattern has 8 lollipops. The third number has 12 lollipops. The fourth number has how many lollipops? So you've got to look at what is happening to the second number each time. In this case, it's going up by 4. I kind of always forget about the first one for most of them, but you do need to look at that one. We'll talk about that in a minute. But this one, it's going up in 4 each time, so we can see that the next number in the pattern is going to be another 4, or 16. It's quite an easy pattern, that first one. Here we've got the first number is 11, the second number is 22, the third number is 33. So hopefully we can see it's going up by 11 each time, so the fourth number will be 44. Here the numbers are going up by 7 and 7 and 7. It's the 7 times table, so it's going up by 7. But this time it doesn't ask you for the fourth number, it asks you for the 15th number. So you need to think to yourself, what is happening to each of these numbers to turn it into the bottom? Well, hopefully you can see it's timesing it by 7. 1 times 7 is 7. 2 times 7 is 14. 3 times 7 is 21. So it's going to be 15 times 7 to get us the answer here. You might need to use the split strategy. 10 times 7 is 70. 5 times 7 is 35. 70 and 35 is 105. Here we've got the 2nd, 7th, 15th numbers of a pattern, and we're trying to work out the 21st number in the pattern. So we need to think what is happening to each of these numbers at the top to turn it into the number at the bottom. Well, I know that 2 times 6 makes 12, or 2 add 10 makes 12. So it's going to be one of those. It might be a times 6 or an add 10. So now we look at the next one. If it was add 10, 7 would be 17. So it is definitely not an add 10 pattern. But if it's a times 6 pattern, like we thought it might be, 7 times 6 is 42. So I now know that this is a times 6 pattern. 15 times 6 is 90. So I need to do 21 times 6, which is 126. Okay? So for each one, look at what is happening to this first number to turn it into the next. Is it an add 7 pattern, or is it a times 8 pattern? Could be either, so you look at the next number. If it was an add 7 pattern, this would be 15. If it was a times 8 pattern, this would be 64. It's a times 8 pattern.